Yoy. Alright, you guys have been asking for it, and you're gonna get it. We're finally gonna do a Jeep job. So before we do that, we're gonna get in the fucking mechanic mode. Alright, now we're in fucking mechanic mode. We can talk about what we're doing today. Today we're gonna be doing the Big 7 cable fucking upgrade. I opened up the hood the other day, a couple weeks ago, last week, whatever. Noticed that some of the cables were getting a little corroded. This is something I've been wanting to do on my red Jeep for a while. Did it on the green one. And I wanted to do this for a while. Haven't really felt the need to. And I opened it up, saw that corrosion, picked a little bit of it off. And now, whenever I'm driving on the highway, the battery charger that's gauge that's normally 12 o'clock is saying it's overcharging the battery. So I don't want the battery fucking overload, expand, blow up, and then burn the Jeep down. You know, I want the battery to make it all the way through so I can feed it to the heels. And you know, maybe if this video is good enough, Big 7 will sponsor me and I can put these cables in all the other 45 vehicles I own or will own eventually. So let's get fucking to it. Give you a quick rundown, take all the shit out of here, show it to you, and we're going. The thing I learned about working on vehicles, you need to get yourself a little freaking table. I got this nice spool out in Spool City, which I just happen to be the mayor of, no big deal. And then a trash bucket. So you just throw everything in there. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is pop the hood. In here, whoa. And here we got the see these battery terminals. Look at that. Look at that one. Horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible. Yeah, that's where I was picking at right there. And now it's just giving me weird readings on the gauge, and I'm gonna have to take care of all that. But I've done a lot of work in here. All right, I had this thing for, I don't know, 10 years. You know, some of it a little bit better than others. Replace those engine mounts, change the oil, the belt. Got a, I'm getting off topic here. I got a Grand Cherokee power steering pump in here. Now that steering's like butter. Had to get a custom hose made for that so it wouldn't be up against the intake here, and sort of a couple other things, you know. But back to the topic at hand. One thing I really like that they do is they label everything here. Alternator, battery negative, battery positive, firewall, and there's one of the batteries. This came with it. Got the terminal covers, fuse here, two different, fuse box thing, whatever. Okay, so it's still a little hot in here, so before I get all digging in shit, I'm gonna take off these wire guards or whatever so I can access these and probably move this out of the way, and you know, just get my eyeballs on everything. Alright, so I got this hose out of the way here. A little floppy. So first thing I'm gonna do is disconnect the battery so I don't get fucking electrocuted. I usually start by disconnecting the positive here, which is the red one, which is crazy corroded. I usually like to use pliers because I don't like to have to try to find the right size thing, bolt socket to go on this nut, and it's a nightmare. This is all fucked up. Sometimes you can kind of twist it off. Not mine though, because I put them on there tight. See how corroded that is? See, is it half inch? Nope. we're moving now. Now we're cooking with oil. All right, now that I got the battery out, I'm going to use my box cutter here. Klein Tools, sponsor the video. I'm going to cut away all the protective, where are we at here? I'm going to cut away, yeah, look how bad that is. Horrible. I'm going to cut away all this stuff here. Or at least the tape part of it, and see if I can map everything out. I'll verify the length of the wire, and then I'll start freaking replacing it. All right, so I got the battery out. We already talked about that. I cut all the protective crap off the wires. This wire looks like it's a little aftermarket here, or something's going on with this wire. Something weird. See how it's green here, and then what is that here? We'll have to take that out, get a closer look. But that one goes to the starter, the alternator. And then I'm going to start by building this circuit, or whatever the hell you want to call it again, with the negative battery terminal, the ground to the firewall. The body block. That's not the block. Oh God, I don't know anything. I'm making this all up. And then it goes from here, follows down. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. That one goes to the block. See it? Zoom in. Enhance. 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 Okay, so we got the negative terminal. This one has an N on it. I honestly don't really think it matters. So what we want to do is take our negative wires, which is battery negative, to engine block. Okay, I'm going to put the battery negative to fender on first. See? Sponsor the video. Please God, sponsor the video. Please God, sponsor the video. Please God, sponsor the video. And then battery negative to engine block on there. Because if you remember the way it was laying, that's the, it's just going to make more sense doing this way. So I put this on here. Not too tight, because we want to keep it flexible. So we can, you know, have some play in it. See? Nice touch there. And then we're going to go up in there, and we're going to take the old ones out and go in with the new. Okay, now we're back in the engine bay. We got this 10mm here. Can you believe I didn't lose it? I did. I have lost it before. I actually have a bullshit. Well, it's not bullshit, but it's a replacement 10mm Duralast wrench. Duralast sponsor the video. Duralast sponsor the video. And because I have a new manufacturer now, it won't fit in the case anymore, which is infuriating. So I got that out. I'll put that bolt right back in there, out of the way. All this all the way to the engine block, which I have no clue what size that is, and I haven't looked. I haven't even thought about looking at it right now. I'm gonna try this 10. I'm gonna try this 10, even though I'm sure that's not it. Okay, so here's another thing that is infuriating with these Duralast tool set I got. Duralast, please sponsor the video. So after using this for so many years, the teeth in my 3/8 drive ratchet broke. So I got a new one for free. Pretty cool. Thank you, Duralast. Shout out to Duralast. Sponsor the video. But since it's a new manufacturer, it doesn't fit in the freaking tool case anymore, and I'll show you that later. And also, on the original one, right was tight, left was loose. On this one, it's the opposite, and God, it drives me nuts. Can't stand it. Okay, anyway, enough about that. I'm gonna go get this engine block one off. I might have to do it from underneath. Let me make sure I'm on the right way. Nope, it's on the wrong way. Thank you. And let's see what we got here. Both off, that should just come right out. Yep, look at that. Right in the trash. Alright, now, this one back kind of in the same area we were in. And, you know, this one kind of went that way. This one was right about, you know, I want enough room to play with here. This one was right about, you know, kind of get to play with it. Some of your stuff might be in a different spot. You might not be a hack like I am. You want to make sure it's on there nice and tight. You want a good ground. Otherwise you start having problems like I'm having. We're on there. And before I fully commit to that, I want to wait till I get the battery in. Make sure this is gonna, see, because this already looks fucked up. Make sure that's gonna fit in there exactly how I want it. You know, because I was trying to come through here, but that doesn't look like it's gonna be good. So I hope the fellers that Big 7 Kids ain't watching this part right now. They'll never sponsor me. They'll never sponsor me. So yeah, we just gotta figure out what works, because all these cables are a little bit different. You know, even if I have to, you know, flip this on that. Oh, that actually might not be a bad idea. Alright, now that we got it kind of the way we want it to go, I'll go over the red wires now. Alright, this is a tough spot to have a freaking tripod. Where's my handsome assistant when I need one? This is coming off here. This is the fuse box. I'll take that off. We're not gonna lose that. We are not gonna lose that. And this wire runs from the fuse box to the alternator. This is that weird wire I was telling you about. I think, it looks like it might have been a repair or an extension or something somebody did. See that there? This thing here. Not sure what's going on with that. We'll take it apart later. This is just falling apart. What the hell? Show you that later. So that goes to the back of the alternator. Oh, son of a bitch. I needed to move the camera anyways. Okay, so that came from here with the repair or whatever that is, extension, I don't know. And it runs all the way to the back of the alternator right here. Just funny, I've never replaced the alternator in this. Now that I just said that, it's gonna fucking take a fat shit. So that's gonna come off, and all that crunching you heard was this right here. What's up with that, you may ask? I don't know. Well, we're gonna throw it away, we're not gonna litter. The odds that this bolt here on the back of the alternator is the same size as the one on the size of the engine block, I mean nut here, let's find out. We got the 13 here. Let's see. In typical Jeep fashion, nothing is gonna be easy. This plastic cover piece here is too small to put the where are we at here? See, it's too small to put the regular or the new cable through, so I'm gonna have to get a deep well, something, and take that off. Well, I just put a wrench on there to take that off, and it just broke the plastic, which is kind of what I was thinking of doing. I just, you know, wanted to not do that, but whatever. All right, we got our first fucking cable completely installed. Can I get a hell yeah? Give me a fucking hell yeah. So the wire that comes from the terminal to the starter, I took off. But it's conjoined here with this other piece here. So I'm gonna cut the wire at the end here. And then I'm gonna try to snip this freaking rubber piece in half here. And see what I can figure out. Because I'm not trying to mess that wire up over there. Stay tuned. Alright, we got that separated there. Using the snip. And the other thing, the box cutter. Klein Tools sponsor the video. Now we're pulling this out of here. This corroded crap. Trace. And I'm gonna start rerunning these wires through here and seeing what we can get doing here to make some sense. Before we put this battery in, we want to clean up these terminals here. I swear to God, I bought the terminal cleaner freaking brush where you just flop it up over there and clean it out. I must have bought that thing 4 fucking times. I always lose it. That's like one of the only tools I freaking lose. Besides the 10mm. Am I right, boys? So, we're going to clean this up before we put it on there. I'm going to do that. And wire brush it. I might go actually look for it because I want it to be good. I don't want it to be all gross with the new shit on it. So, let me go look. Alright, I kind of had to skip forward. I was running out of daylight here, and you know, fucking, I'm not trying to do this in the dark. So I got the battery back in, clean up the terminals, put the negative back on, and I just fed this one down to the block, which I'm going to tighten up on here soon. I got the one to the fender, I got the fuse block to the alternator down there, fuse block to the fuse, and then from the fuse to the battery to the starter. I was putting this black wire here down there, and I accidentally tapped it here. Got a whole lot of sparks in my face. Not cool. Scared me. I'll go. But we're gonna keep going because we have to. I'm gonna go put that bottom one down there, make sure everything's tight. Okay, so we're on here. We're gonna tighten her up. Alright. There is the starter here. We on. And this should hopefully be it. We'll see. Okay, we got these tightened. That tightened. We're tightening on the starter. We're tightening on the block. Tightening on the fucking alternator. Now we're gonna tighten the fuse box here. Tight. Oh, fuck yeah. Here's some goo. I guess this helps keep the shit from corroding. And, whatever. I don't know. I probably should have read something. We're gonna put this back on. If that'll work. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, might be pretty good to go here. If you're a wire management guy, look away now. You've been warned. I did the best with what I could. But we got these going here. Got that one coming around here to a little fuse panel here. Back under. Got some zip tie action going on there. You know, nothing crazy. Let me just check that. All right, we're good. And, oh, can't forget this thing here. That needs the line help. God, I need 2 hands. All right, we got the batteries on there. Got the trash in the bucket. We got the new sticker on the freaking toolbox. Last chance to sponsor me, cheapcable.com. Here's some other ones. Sponsor me. And now we're gonna go start it and see if it turns on. All right, now it's time for the moment of truth. Lights on, that's a good sign. It's the radio. And the check engine light isn't even on anymore. God damn! How good of a mechanic do you have to be to change some fucking wires and it fixes some bullshit? Hell yeah! I want to apologize in advance for this fucking... I feel like this was a bad video. It was real greasy in there. It was a lot of going above, going below, going above, going below. A lot of moving the camera. I feel like I missed a lot of shots. I didn't have my handsome assistant with me. The whole time I was doing this video, I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I don't want to do it. But, can't let the fans down. God, you can't let the fans down. So, you know, do your fucking YouTube thing. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you hated. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know how badly you want Big7CableKits.com to fucking sponsor me. Or Channel Lock. Or Klein Tools. Or any of that shit I used. Duralast. Anything. Jeep. That'd be fucking cool. Imagine that. So, let me know all that shit. Everyone write an angry letter. And see you in the next one, I guess. I'm sure there'll be plenty more if I could do. But only time will tell.